G'day folks, it's the Maple Monkey here again with another Marvel United gameplay video for you, and I'm very excited today because we're going to be having our special Christmas themed homebrew, and this is a special homebrew designed by Dan from Minis from Mars. You can actually get a model for this one and the whole kit and caboodle, including lots of cool resources and stuff, and yeah, very excited to show this one off. So let's get down and have a look at what the mission is all about. So we've got a little overview card here with some, you can see the components listed there. So we've got cards, we've got dashboards, we've got the mini, and we've got some different packages there. And if we flip over this way, let's have a look at the scenario. So ho ho no, it's Christmas Eve this year. It's Christmas Eve, and this year Santa's gone digital. He's using a newfangled app to keep track of who's been naughty or nice, and it's not going well. The list is all wrong, but Santa has already left the North Pole to deliver presents. It's going to take some holly jolly teamwork to ensure that everyone gets what they deserve this Christmas. Deliver the presents and coal, but stay out of Santa's way. So the name of the game is delivery with this one. We've got to pick up the packages and deliver them. So let's check it out. So before we go into any more detail with the rules there, let's have a look at Santa's dashboard here. So you can see he doesn't have any health there, and the very first part of his special rule says heroes cannot damage Santa. So we're not out to defeat Santa, we're out to help him really, but he's a bit grumpy because of what's going on and we have to stay out of his way. When a hero is KO'd, Santa doesn't activate his BAM. Instead, we draw a master plan card and add it face down to the storyline. So he's going to be racing his deck through that way, sort of thing, and if we run out of cards in his deck, that's one of the ways we can lose. We've got a special rule here, add packages. So some master plan cards will indicate a number of presents and or coal tokens to add to Santa's location and those adjacent to it. And if we have a quick look here, this is what we're talking about with the presents. Let's see if I can show that off. Can you guys see that? So we've got these little acrylic presents that you get with the set as well, or we have coal. This is those sort of acrylic coal. Not sure what these are. I think these are resin. Yeah, so fantastic. There we go. So we've got the packages there. So they get dropped off by Santa with his master plan cards, essentially. Then let's have a look here. His BAM. So his BAM effect is heroes in Santa's location must drop their presents and coal, if any, and are then moved to the opposite location. So he's not out to damage us himself. He's just trying to get his job done. But if we get caught in the act, we drop all our stuff. So interesting. Something to point out here is that these little blue things are presents. These are coal, but altogether they are called packages. Alright, so now having a look at the overview, we turn one civilian into a thug in the location opposite to the overflowed location, but if there are no civilians there, we accelerate the next villain turn by one instead. And here we have heroic goal. The heroes win as soon as they fill the slot on the deliver packages mission marked with the number of heroes. So that's what we're trying to do. We're not trying to defeat Santa, we are trying to deliver the right number of packages. So let's have a quick look over on the back side here just to show what we are doing here. If we were playing with someone controlling Santa, which would be fun, we as the heroes would be starting with an extra couple of tokens in the pool there, but we are not doing that today. So let's have a look at the special setup. We replace the rescue civilians and defeat thugs missions with the deliver packages missions, and they are down here. So we've replaced the defeat thugs and rescue civilians, but we do still have the clear the threats mission there. Alright, then we are setting the Christmas Grump threat aside, so we've put him up in the corner there. He's got some health there if he does turn up. And we place the mutant reindeer threat in the villain's starting location. So let's have a quick look at that. So we have the mutant reindeer up the top there, and that is where we are starting with our Santa, and this is the Fantastic Santa model. So this is the model you can get from Minis from Mars, along with those cool packages and the dashboard and the cards and that sort of stuff. You can also get the awesome looking model there. I think you can get him either glued to the base or not, depending on on if you're one of those serious painters that actually likes to be able to get in to all the nooks and crannies and paint it up separately, and then you sort of stick it down later. You can order it that way as well, I believe. Well, let's have a look. We talked about the mutant reindeer, so let's check him out. This is everyone's favorite reindeer with the giant laser beam nose. It's got 5 health, and its BAM is deal 2 damage to each hero in the next clockwise location, and then 1 damage to each hero in the location after that. So mega laser beam going to be firing concentrated fire this way, very dangerous in this spot. So we'll set up the 5 health there. We also have, let's just keep going around. We've got, I think every one of these is thematic. Oh, this is thematic. So we've got the reindeer who have excluded the poor old mutant reindeer. Reindeer games. So this is a BAM. Each hero in this location must drop a present, if they have any, and then take a damage. So if you're in this spot and there's a BAM, you take a damage. I've got to remember that because I've played through this before and I was forgetting that for half the game. So that's not great. But it also has this end of turn effect. Remove all action tokens from this threat. So it's very hard to clear because there's 4 tokens plus any progress that you sort of put on it. If you end in this spot, there's an end of turn effect there. Now, this is in red. I think it's just to remind you, but generally end of turn effects only take place if you are in this location. But that's how it works for location end of turn effects. I'm not sure if this one is supposed to happen at the end of every turn or the end of villain turns, or I think it's if you end in this location, that's an end of turn effect. But if you can somehow cause tokens to go down on this from outside it, from a different location, maybe that's not too bad. So something to bear in mind. Now, let's have a look here. We have the elf swarm. So this says heroes starting their turn in this location cannot perform punch actions this turn. So that is, and it requires a movement and 2 punches. So you're sort of going to have to come into this spot and drop the punches on it, I guess, because otherwise if you start here, then you're not really going to be able to put them down. So that's an interesting one as well. Some say interesting, some say fiendish. We have the Wayward Rapperbot. I like this one. We have the BAM effect is to drop a present in this location, which might sound good, but it can be annoying actually. Also, heroes using movement to leave this location must drop a present or coal here if they have any, but they only have to drop 1. So if maybe if you've built up a few things, you can sort of duck through this area without any problem, but otherwise you're going to have to sort of drop things if you're trying to get to another spot, so that can be quite annoying as well. Has 3 health. So we'll put that down there. And all the great art that you've seen so far on all these dashboards and cards as well has been done by Dan from Minis from Mars as well. So he's very multi-talented. He's designed the homebrew, he's done the art, and he's made the model, sculpted the model. So that's pretty fantastic. This one here is Let It Snow. So heroes using movement to leave this location must instead stick around and finish that song. So it takes some extra movement instead. We require some heroics there to sing that song. And then over here, the last one. Another song here, One Foggy Christmas Eve. If Santa Claus and all non-KO'd heroes are in this location at the start of the turn, we can clear this threat. But otherwise, heroes starting their turn in this location must play their card randomly. Okay, so that's all the very Christmas-themed threats there. We've seen our villain, we've seen the dashboard, but let's have a look at a bit more at what all this stuff about presents and packages and all that sort of stuff is here. So you can see here there's a deliver packages mission A with some spots for presents or coal, and there's a similar one here for deliver packages B, and we saw in the heroic goal that we're going to basically need to get down to this spot here to win. Alright, so let's go through. We've got some handy dandy cards here. So we have, let's have a look if we can zoom in, card 1 of 2. So we'll start with this one here. It says packages. So this is the rules about packages. So packages are tokens representing coal or presents, or hero presents, which are the little orange ones. Alright. Heroes may spend a heroic action to pick up a package, so either coal or a present that's in their location. Packages in a hero's possession are kept near their hero deck. There is no limit to the number of hero packages that a hero can have, so you can sort of pick up as many as you want as long as you've got the actions for it. Heroes may drop packages in their possession for free, so you don't need to spend any actions on that at any time during their turn. When a hero drops a package, it is moved to their current location, and they do not go in the token spots that civilians and thugs take up. They just sort of go in the location. There is no limit on the number of packages a location can have. Heroes do not drop packages when KO'd. Heroes may not trade packages, but you can drop packages through other means. Other things can make you drop a package. Let's have a look here. Heroes may target packages, so if there's too many packages in a location and you're not happy with it, you can actually target them with attacks, and that will remove coal. So if a coal is damaged, it returns to the pool, but if we want to remove a present, we have to basically hit the present, which turns it into coal, replaces it with coal, and then we have to hit it again to make it go away. So there you go. Hero presents. So these are the special orange ones. They're just like regular presents and can be used to progress the deliver packages mission, so handy in that respect. But here's some other bonus additional things that they can do. So heroes cannot be forced to drop them, which is very important. And then during their turn, a hero can trade them in for a generic equipment card of their choice. So we're playing standard mode today, but I believe there's nothing that says here that you have to remove double wilds or anything if you do that, so it's got kind of like a little bonus. But to be honest, I tend to find them pretty handy just to sort of deliver with the normal mission there. But we have got some generic equipment cards up the top here if I decide to do that in a pinch. So that is the first card there, and you can see this is double-sided. Minis from Mars provide 2 copies of these just so you can sort of send them around the table, and people around the table can look at them. Let's have a look at the next card here. This is 2 of 2. Oh, if we can focus, there we go, 2 of 2. And this is delivering packages. This is how this works. So at the end of each hero's turn, we check packages in each location that is fully populated. So we can't deliver packages to any locations that don't have a full amount of civilians and thugs. If there is a present for each civilian and a coal for each thug, no more, no less, then we basically deliver. So we remove all packages in the location and move them to the deliver packages mission, and we start filling that up, and we return all civilians and thugs to the pool. So we basically sort of clear the location of all the presents and all the civilians and thugs. But it only happens if the location is fully populated and there's the exact right presents for each. So we're trying to make sure that all the good boys and all the good girls get the presents and all the bad naughty kids get coal. So packages in the hero's possession are not considered to be in a location. Heroes are not required to be in a location when being checked, so we don't have to end our turn in that location for it to count. We could sort of, drop off the package and go to the next location, and that would still count if at the end of the turn it sort of meets the criteria. Plus, locations are not checked at the end of the villain turn. So, yeah, very interesting. Now, having the little civilians be like the little good boys and girls and the thugs being bad boys and girls makes me feel a bit conflicted about attacking the thugs in this one. Maybe they are just grown-up thugs and they're getting presents as well, who knows. Alright, so let's have a look at the deliver packages mission. So we had a look at those already, but there are 2 deliver packages missions labeled A and B. You must complete A before moving on to B. Mission card slots must be filled row by row. Once all the slots on row A are filled, remove it from the game and return the tokens to the pool. So essentially it's like working on one of the missions out of 3 there. Let's have a look. We've got the Christmas Grump as well. First time the slot marked with the Grump on the deliver packages mission is filled, Place the Christmas Grump threat in the first clockwise location without a threat, starting from Santa's location. If no threat has been cleared and the Christmas Grump threat cannot be placed, it will not appear this game. Alright, so you can try and sort of like not deal with the threats until he comes up, but that could be problematic. The other thing I'm not quite 100% sure on, but this is how I interpret it. So it talks about this being one mission, but because there are 2 cards, I see this as being 2 separate missions in terms of making the villain under pressure. So as soon as we complete this mission here, if we haven't completed any others, that would put the villain under pressure. Then there would be the 2 left, and we'd have to complete that. So yeah, that's how I see that going. But I could be wrong, so Dan, let us know if that's not correct, but that's how I'm going to be playing today, sort of thing. And of course, if we clear 4 threats, that will also count as a mission complete, so therefore we would put the villain under pressure if we do that before we can do this one here. Yep, we've got our little pool of tokens and stuff here as well, so they'll be a lot of fun to use. And let's have a look at our heroes. So I went with the thematic, the theme here is that a team of elves, a crack team of elves is trying to help Santa out here. So I figured Kid Loki looks a little bit like an elf, so he's going to be in the team. And then the art for North Star, and also he's called North Star, and being Canadian seems like he'd be up in the North Pole. I mean, I know it's not technically the North Pole, but you know, it seems like they'd be up north that way with a lot of snow and stuff, so seems pretty on point for an elf. Yeah, I don't know if you can see the pointy ears there. So we're going to use North Star, and I don't think I've ever used Aurora before on camera, but in fact, before doing some playtests here with this mission, I haven't actually used her before. So, but she's quite fun as well. So I'm going to use her. So she's his sister or something, Aurora. So part of the finish the flight movement. We almost got there, didn't we? So I thought, yeah, this will be like a North Pole elf contingent. And let's have a look at what their cards have. We have here a starting hand card. We'll shuffle up Mr. Loki, Kid Loki's deck. I'm probably going to refer to him as Loki during the game. I tend to sort of just forget to add the kid part, but we'll see. 1, 2. Maybe he's just a very short elf. He's a very angry elf. So, okay, don't call him short. Okay, Master of Deception. So he's got a wild here. You may ignore the special effect on the current card that you're playing to discard a crisis token, which isn't going to be very useful because I don't think there are any crisis tokens here. What else do we have? We've got another wild. Oh, and another wild. Wow, okay. So he's not got a lot of versatility there. Well, I guess it's versatile, right, being a wild, but yeah, not a lot of different cards there. Okay, interesting start. Now, we also have Aurora's got 2 starting hand cards, so let's have a look at what she's got. Let's shuffle these up. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Just draw one of those now because we've got the other 2. So let's have a look what this is. Oh, double movement. There you go. And then she has Gestalt Photokinesis. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, each time you enter a location during another hero's turn, you may immediately heroic or punch there. So if you can somehow be moved around in someone else's turn, that's great. Then projectile speed. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, if you enter 2 or more different locations during your turn, at the end of your turn you may punch or star in that location. So you can't just do it throughout the turn, you can't sort of do a flyby, but you can do it at the end of the turn. Alright. And each time you enter a location in a hero's turn. Alright, okay, another hero's turn. So that's pretty cool. And funnily enough, we've got a starting hand card here with North Star, and I believe he's got some movement stuff, and I think he can move her around so he can sort of fulfill that role that she needs. So let's draw 2 more of these. We have the flight here. As long as this card is face up in the storyline. When you perform a move action, you may bring, there you go, you may bring another hero in your location with you. So that's how we're going to trigger that ability of hers. We've got a move and a punch, and we've got 2 moves. Fantastic. Righty then. Well, I think that that covers all the heroes. So I think we're ready to get down to the table and see if we can save Christmas. Alright, we're down to the table, and unfortunately I just played through about a quarter of the game before realizing that I'd made another glaring mistake in one of my playthroughs. So we're restarting. I'm pretty sure I've got things back to our starting hands from what we drew at the beginning. So I think we are ready to go. I've set everything back up. I've got to get this package out of here because that's not there. I think all the other places are clear. All the henchmen have their health back. Alright, let's take 2. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so we're going to see what Santa has in store for us. Let's see if we can deliver some packages. So what's he going to do to us? Alright, he is... Oh, there's some text on this one. So, oh, and there's no BAM as well. No BAM. Better watch out. You better not cry. Alright, so better watch out is turn all thugs into civilians in the next 2 clockwise locations. But we're moving first. So we move first, and that's actually not going to change anything. But it is going to, and we put the packages around this way. So essentially what he does is he tends to put out civilians and thugs ahead of him and in his spot, and then in his spot and behind he trails a trail of packages. So we're going to put that down there. He's going to put a civilian and a thug into this spot here, and he's going to put a package in that spot, and I like to line them up with the civilians and thugs there so I can keep a track of who's got what. And then he's going to put a coal and a package in this spot, so we'll set those up there. Maybe Rudolph's been a good good pet and has been given some presents there. Okay, and that is the first one. So no BAM, so we don't have to worry about Rudolph shooting, but we're not putting any packages out for the Wayward Rapper bot here, so I think we're good. Let us start with this very versatile hand here of Kid Loki's. He's got lots of wilds there, and he's also got a single wild as well. So look at that, look at that range. He's a very versatile actor. So, well, we may as well play. Let's play Master of Deception. Now this one isn't going to give us any benefit. It only lets us ignore special effects on our cards to remove crisis tokens, but there are no crisis tokens in this mission, so I'm just going to play that because it's the same as every other card in my hand. Lots of choice there, but at least I won't have to keep looking at that card and getting excited going, oh, what's the special effect here, and then remembering it doesn't help. So, and I think what I'm going to do with that single wild is just get rid of that, I think. Yep. So we'll just do a single punch on the Rapper bot just to get started there. Alright, so now Aurora, she's got these 2 special cards here. She's got a double move as well. And she's drawn herself a heroic. So let's get some of these special cards out. I think that's what we want. Now, North Star had that card that lets him carry others around with him, so maybe let's get that one out. If you, I think it's this one, Gestalt Photokinesis. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, each time you enter a location during another hero's turn, you may immediately start and punch there. So let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. But should we move with this? I've got a wild here, but I'm thinking if I stay where I am with this, North Star can use his flight to help move her around, because she's got a movement there as well. We have to, I mean, we're probably going to take a hit from the mutant reindeer, but if we can get to him quickly and take him out. We do have double movement. Oh no, but we have to play this to be able to carry her with us. Yeah. Alright, let's stay where we are with her, because then she can use more of her abilities as she goes around. But let's punch the Rapper Bot for one more. Okay, now North Star, you're going to draw a card. You get, oh, you also get a single heroic. Fantastic. Well, that'll be handy for picking up packages and stuff, I guess. So he's going to use his flight to keep going here. Let's see. He's going to, so we can move twice. All right. So it'd be lovely to get here, because the good thing about this spot is the damage that Rudolph deals is in this spot and this spot, but not in his own spot. So I wish we could get there, but I just don't. If I want to carry her with me and therefore use her ability, I'm not going to get that far, but I feel like we could probably take some hits here. She could get rid of, yeah, I think so. Alright, so let's take these two together. 1, 2, and in both of those spots. And the reason I want to do this is because she can now drop that punch in this location. She can punch in there. In each of these spots. Because if you start your turn in this location, you can't work on this one. So I think that's good. And then she'll do the same. Does she want to deal with the, no, she doesn't want to pick up the package, because they can now be delivered to as well, those guys there. So that's a full location, so they can be delivered to, so we may as well leave that package where it is. And also if she picked it up and stayed there and there was a BAM, she'd drop that as well. Oh, now this is, oh, I didn't think about this. Could get a KO straight up. If he BAMs, that's 2 damage, and also there's a damage here. Should we risk it for the biscuit? We've got 2 progress on these though now. How many BAMs does he have in his deck? Maybe he'll sing us another song and not play a BAM? Alright. Let's, fingers crossed. Okay, what's he up to? No song, but no BAM. Oh, as soon as I saw there was no text, I thought, oh no, it's a move and BAM card, but there's no BAM. Okay, so that's not bad. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, and is he going to make us? Are these guys going to be able to deliver straight up? Let's have a look. That is a. What's he dropping here? He's. Well, I think. Okay, so there's 2. There's the civilian and the thug going here. Oh, but we've got overflow here because he's dropping a civilian here. So that's going to turn this guy into a thug. But at least we're not overflowing. Well, not, well, sorry, we did overflow, but at least we're not accelerating the track, because there was a civilian there. Right. What about packages? We get 2 packages, so this could be good here. Oh no, we've got too many packages. Alright. Too many packages. We've got this, not that one. We've got a coal as well, so we've got 1 coal. So 1 coal there, okay. Right. Okay, alright, well that's not too bad. We got lucky there. Okay, that could have been 2 characters KO'd. What happens with a KO? Oh yeah, that would have been 2. Okay, that was pretty risky. I don't think we should do that again. Kid Loki. Oh, he's drawn sorcery. So we've got all these wilds here. This one's only got a movement, but it does let us. This sorcery lets us. We can either do a wild, or we can look at the top of the master plan deck so we can see where he's going, but we sort of don't really need to worry about where he's going because we know that we can maybe deal with this and deliver some packages here. So I'm not too worried about that. We could look at the master plan deck to see if he's going to bam again, but to be honest, I think I just want to get out of dodge anyway. So maybe drawing a card to make us a bit more tough. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, double wild, that's not bad. Okay, that's going to be good. So let's put that down there. Now we've got 2 movement. I could move in here and place a movement token down. I'm not going to be able to do a punch next turn, even if I wanted to. May not perform punch actions this turn, yeah. But I could, maybe someone else can do something tricky there and get rid of that, okay. And then I'm here if I need to sort of pick up packages or something like that. Yeah, alright. Aurora, what are you going to do? So she's going to draw... she's going to draw a card. Oh, she's got a double. She has got a double punch here. Well, I'm looking at it thinking it's a double punch, but it's actually... she's got a double wild. So she could do a whole bunch of damage to this guy. Yeah. She could move in and punch him for 2. That's not bad. Move in and punch him for 2. Or, wait a second. Instead of her moving, because if she moves on North Star's turn, he can carry her in there and punch. So she could spend her turn... oh no, but if I place anything on here... although actually, if I've got these, that's enough to clear this whole thing, isn't it? I could clear that. The other thing I need to do is... the other thing I could do is I could punch this, but I think I want to get rid of this early. Yeah, move. And do the 2 wilds. That's enough to clear this. Alright, so that's good. Alright, let's do that. Alright. So, because if I just spend a single punch on punching one of these presents to a coal, that would clear that spot. But I think we can do it anyway. So let's do that. So we're going to punch that. We'll get a wild from the Jabari village as well, which is good. We'll put that on her. And now I've just got to get North Star out of there. So, oh, he's got concussive blasts as well. So what's that going to do? Because I was thinking move and punch to get in here. I've already got the 2 punches there. So how much damage is... this one's got 3 health left, so we can do move, punch, punch. She could even punch as well, so we could do that. But concussive blasts, split as you like. Now, is that going to do what we need? We can still move. What's this thing here? When you perform move actions, so this is still a move action, isn't it? We're using the wild symbol to do a move action, so we can move him in here. She can do a free punch as she moves in. Then we've still got, he can fire this into here, turning this into coal. Alright, so now that's, we can clear that. So one of those concussive blasts he can do there. So he's moved in, she's punched. He's still got a wild here and a punch. So he can punch these two. Yeah, I think that works. So we've cleared the reindeer. We've cleared the reindeer games as well, so we've certainly taken care of the reindeer. We've got a star, so maybe I'll pick up the package. Yeah, maybe I'll pick up the package. Why not? Alright. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so this end of turn effect here says place an action token from the pool on a threat or power-up card. So I can do it on either of these. Now, tempted to do that one, right? Get rid of that, but then the trouble with that is this one's almost done, whereas I could get a start on this one, which is way over on the other side of the board. I think I'm going to do that. The other thing is if I can clear this with someone later, I might be able to do it and finish the location and gain whatever the benefit of that one is as well. So I think I'm going to do this. Alright. And then this, at the end of the turn, we check, so we're now looking at all the, and we really should be doing this every turn, but this is the only one that's obvious, so we're going to deliver to these naughty and good boys and girls, and they have the exact right amount there, so we are going to put these on here, and now we have got 4 of our presents, packages delivered. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Okay. Santa. Okay, what's Santa going to do to us in return for all of that? He really should be thanking us because we did a lot of delivering there. Don't know why he's so upset with us. Let's have a look. Oh, he's not moving. Uh-oh, is that good or bad? Oh, this has got a BAM on it too. Okay, well good. We've got rid of the other guy, but the rapper bot is going to make a present, isn't he? Okay. Okay. Alright, so the ban doesn't take effect because he's just throwing people over to this side. There's no one there to drop any packages. He is going to put a civilian in this spot, but luckily no overflow. He's going to put 2 coal there. 2 coal, okay. That's not the right stuff we need. And he's going to put 2 civilians here. Okay, so that's overflowing, so that's going to affect this one, so it turns into a thug. Alright. Okay. I've definitely gone hard down the path of we're definitely going to have to deal with the grump because I've got rid of a lot of these threats early, so that's good for the meantime, but then the grump's going to affect us, but I've got to be careful that I don't go overboard with taking out too many more of these, because then we're going to put the villain under pressure before they need to be as well. Okay. Well, Kid Loki. Well, Kid Loki's got a good hand here. That's an amazing hand. Alright, well, it's smarter than you. Okay. What have we got here? If a villain or henchman in your location has more health than the number of cards in your hand, you can double wild there. Well, that's pretty good. The Rapperbot certainly doesn't meet that criteria with only 1 health, but that could be good for the Grump when the Grump shows up. So I think we're going to use our double wild here. What can we do with this? I can't, because I'm starting my turn in this spot, I cannot use the punch. Oh, but what I can do, hold on a second. I've got, I think we can deliver here maybe this round, because I can move with the wild. I can use the heroic to pick up the present the Rapperbot has put down. Oh, and it says heroes using movement to leave this location must drop. Oh, but are we using, it doesn't say movement action. I don't know. Can I move? Because I've got the wild. So can I move this back in here and deliver it here? Heroes using movement. I don't know if using the wild there is using movement. It doesn't say using movement actions or symbols, it just says using movement, so I don't know. I think I can do this, but this could be cheating, so apologies if I've made this easier on myself than it should be. But I think that's okay. Alright. Alright, then Aurora. Well, Aurora's got a lot of stuff she can do here. What's she been given? Oh, she's been given 2 wilds there. She's got a wild here as well. She's drawn a move and a punch. So the move and punch she could use to get in here, and yeah, that's not bad. We could take that out. Or we could play this one. If you enter 2 or more different locations on your turn, at the end of your turn you may... I can't remember what we did with her. Did we? I think we got the free punch, didn't we? Yep, okay. So we could wait until he delivers us. He could take us in there. But if she enters 2 or more, she can do a free punch at the end of her turn. Or a heroic. What do we need to do? We need to pick up the coal. We need to get some coal in there. And he's got a present. So yeah, okay, let's do it this way, I think. So she's going to... or could we do it? If it's going to end up the same... What do we do if we just stay where we are? No, you know what? Maybe let's do... Do we just play the star? We need to give him extra movement though, move and punch. Now let's play this one, because this will give us the move, plus it gives us this ability, right? So what I'm thinking is we move in... She can pick up this coal, and then she can move in here. Oh, but then she can't drop the coal. She can't drop the coal in there. So we do... I was thinking... get him to take us in there and we can do a lot more, but she needs to come in here and drop the coal herself, because we can't drop it if yeah, but I mean he could maybe pick up the coal. No, but we need more movement actions there. Sorry, heroic actions, wouldn't we? Okay. So no, let's go back with our original plan. Let's send her in. So I think this is still good. So we'll use this. We've got a heroic action we can use with one of the wilds. So we'll pick up, we will pick that up. Because I was hoping to end her turn here and also gain a wild token as well. We'll move through, we'll use the second wild and the movement to get to this spot. We will drop some coal off here, but we will also use our punch at the end of the turn from using the projectile speed to take out this threat. There we go. And now we get to use this ability, and this says you may place one heroic token from the pool on this location. This token acts as a permanent extra slot. Oh no, we don't want to do that, because then maybe down the track that would be good, because we could sort of fill these up faster, but we want to be able to get this one done right now, I think. Yes, so let's do this. So we don't want to do that. So North Star. Oh, he's got Alpha Flight. Gain a heroic token for each face-up Alpha Flight card in the storyline. We've got. Oh no, we need another movement. So let's do. Oh, what do we want to do? Do we want the third movement? I mean, maybe? Yeah, maybe. Let's do this. Alright, so let's go 1, 2. He can drop off the present, so we've delivered to that location. But then let's use the third movement to step back here so we can pick up this coal for other locations potentially. And we also get to gain a wild token. So that's pretty cool. Alright. That's handy. Having a bank of wild tokens is good. Alright, my Christmas elves, we're doing well here, I think, in theory. We have completed this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, now we're getting close to that grump. You can clear these. Alright, so Santa. Mr. Santa. Uh-oh, Santa is not happy, and he's about to throw us to the other side of the board, I think. He is. So he's going to step in. If we had... Oh no, we don't have packages, so that's good. I thought for a second we had a bunch, but no, we don't. So he's not happy with us though, so he's going to throw us over here, I believe. They must drop their things and then move to the opposite location. Then he's going to... Oh, that is the BAM. Okay. Rapperbot is going to put another present down. He's going to put a civilian in this spot. He's going to put... Oh, he's going to overflow. He's going to put a thug, a civilian in here. Oopsie. And then unfortunately this little guy gets turned into a thug. Okay. And... Right, are there any more packages out? There are no packages out at the moment, are there? But he's about to put one extra one out. So he's about to put a package, he's about to put coal in here and a package in here. So we can maybe get this extra package here. Problem is these guys are going to have to play randomly, aren't they? Okay. Oof, okay. Yeah, he wanted to put 3 out in front of him here, but there wasn't enough space. Right. Okay. Let's see. Kid Loki, I think it's your turn. Alright, he's got a lot of cards here, and that's because he is... We beefed up, didn't we? Oh, he's got a... Wow, look how many wilds this guy's got. Holy moly. This is my favourite character, I think, in the whole game. Look how many wilds he's got. Oh, now, but I've got to randomly draw, don't I? Well, I know I'm going to get a wild. And I've been given 2 movements, so at least I can get out of here. 2 movement. Where do I want to go? Ideally, I want to get here, but the problem is... this is going to cost 2 movement to get out of, so maybe we have to clear that. But if we clear it, then we're putting him under pressure. Ooh, some tough choices there. Maybe we come this way. At least we could be getting some wilds, maybe. Whoopsie. Okay. Alright, let's see what we get. The moving wild would be great, wouldn't it? Alright, so we get a single wild. Alright, so not enough for what we really wanted to do there. But we could... I don't want to get stuck here. I could try and finish it off, but again, I don't want to finish it off yet. So I'm going to come this way. 1, 2, and I will pick up... Or will I? No, you know what? I'm not actually going to pick that up. I'll pick up the coal. Because I think North Star's more likely to get that package there if we can somehow tee that up. So he'll pick up the coal. Aurora, she's got a wild token. That's what I'm thinking. The wild token might help us get where we need to go or something here. So she's going to draw a card. She gets... Oh, she's got Alpha Flight. So that's going to give us a movement or a star token for each face-up Alpha Flight we have. Alright, so let's shuffle those. And I guess... I want something with a lot of movement here so that North Star can do his thing. Well, we've got 2 movement and a wild. Oh, it's the same thing, isn't it? 2 movement and a wild. So, well, oh, did we give him? We didn't give him a wild token. And she's going to end up in the same spot, I think. 1, 2. So she can pick up the... Is she going to pick anything up? I think he needs both of those, doesn't he? Is there any way he can... Is he going to be able to do that? I hope so. So I think what I'm going to do is not pick those up. She will gain the wild for ending there. I'm not going to go further though because that won't help us. Alright. But I think he can do something good here. Oh, now she's also gone 2 locations. So I think she's got that card out. So I can do one other thing, but I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to. No. I want to keep civilians in as many spots as I can because they can be turned into thugs. Yeah, okay. Alright. So, she's fine. She's done her turn. He's done his turn. North Star. Now, North Star doesn't have to play randomly, which is handy. So he's got himself. Oh, he's got Concussive Blast again. So... if we can get... We've got 2 movement, so we need to get 1, 2, and somehow gain myself 2... I need 2 heroics. Well, this will do it. Now, what are the rules here for the Grump? When does the Grump come out? First time a slot with the Grump on it, deliver package mission is filled. Place the Grump threat in the first clockwise location without a threat starting from Santa. So if we do this now, it's going to happen at the end of our turn though. I was hoping what I could do is maybe get there and then blast him with Concussive Blast, or, you know, move back to him and punch him or something, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I could maybe set someone up with a punch. Gain a star for each face-up Alpha Flight card. Yeah, let's maybe do that. Who's coming up next? Kid Loki's coming up next. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is play this. I can gain a star token, so I'm going to gain the star token. I'm going to also use the wild token from that location to pick up both these packages. Then I'm going to use the 2 movement here to move 1, 2. Then I'm going to place those down there. And I will get rid of well, actually the other thing too I might do is, no, because I'm not quite ready to put him under pressure yet. That won't put him under pressure, so I won't take out this last wrapper bot yet. Plus the wrapper bot gives us presents, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, we'll finish our turn here. I won't punch anyone. We will place, we'll get rid of these guys. We will deliver these packages and we're good to go. Alright, we're good. He is now going to it's the end of our turn, but we have hit the grump. So the grump is now about, where's the grump? The grump comes in over here. So the grump, what the grump does, let's have a look here. He's got 5 health. He's got a BAM effect. I think he does 2 damage to a hero in his location. But he deals 2 damage to a hero in this location, but then if there are no heroes here, so if you don't go and fight him, he discards a package from the Deliver Packages mission. So, I've got to put it here. That's going to go here. Okay. I think I'm okay with that now. I kind of want to shift gear and beat him up for a bit, because then if we can get rid of him, then we can just start working on this. Alright. So that is the end of our round. It is Santa's round. He is going to... He's not moving again. He loves staying where he is. But what's he doing? Oh, each hero receives a hero pack. Oh, now that's cool. Each hero receives a hero package except one gets coal. Well, seeing as Loki has coal already, let's give him a package. Let's maybe give her a package, and maybe North Star can have the coal. Alright. Let's see here. So there's... He's not moving, there's no BAM, so the grump doesn't do anything. He's going to put out 2 civilians in this spot. He's going to put out a thug in this spot. Right. Okay. No BAM, so we don't get a free present here though, that's unfortunate. Okay. Yeah. Alright, well there you go, we got a bit lucky there, didn't we? So I've given a punch, so I'm thinking Loki now can try and do as much damage to the grump as possible. He's got himself a punch, but I think we're going to use this moving wild, right? Oh no, hold on. Oh, we've got the smarter than you. If a villain or henchman in your location has more health than the number of cards in your hand, you can double wild there. Let's do that. This is custom built for the grump here. Alright, so we're going to move in. We've got 1 punch, plus we can... Well, hold on, let's play this, because we've got quite a lot of cards in our hand. So if the villain has more health than the number of cards in your hand, he's got 5. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's okay. So we have to trigger this first. We'll do the 2 wilds, take off 2 health. So we use the movement, we've done 2 damage, plus we'll do this damage here, that's 3. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. Not bad. Now Aurora, she is going to, she's got a little wilds here. She is going to draw this card. We may as well play, we want to punch him for how much? 2. We could move in and just play that. Yeah, let's do that. We don't really need to pick anything up at the moment. Alright, so we're going to move in and play punch and a punch, and that will take out the grump. Get out of here, grump. Alright, so luckily he didn't have an effect on us, apart from making us spend some time taking him out. But seeing as there doesn't seem to be a lot of packages out at the moment, I think we're sort of biding our time. We've got a coal here, we've got a little bit of stuff in our hands here, but we're waiting for a location to fill up, so I think we're okay. He's not under pressure yet, or he is now. He's under pressure now because we cleared that threat, so maybe I should have thought about that. But if we'd left him out and then he'd done some, he would have been stealing progress from us anyway, so I feel like that's okay. Okay, because we're pretty close here. Alright, so what's Santa up to now? He's going to move 2, okay. He's moving 2. So he's leapfrogging, he realises he's got to get a move on. You can see sunrise coming up. So he's going to bam. No. He is going to fill up this spot with 2. Okay. He's going to put 3 in this spot, and luckily that's actually not an overflow. We get a thug over here. He's putting a present. Where's our present? He's putting a present here and a coal here. And he's putting a coal here. So we've got 1 coal. Oh, okay. Oh man, we're, North Star's just a bit too far, isn't he? Okay. So what we really want, we need 1 present in here. If only we'd given the hero present to North Star, that'd be good. He could step in and take care of that. But alright, any other BAMs happening? This is a BAM, so there's another present being dropped off in here by the Rapper Bot. And actually, if North Star wants to leave here while the Rapper Bot is around, that's going to be problematic. So we should probably take care of that Rapper Bot now. So it is North Star's turn. Let's draw a card for him. Oh, he's got double wilds. Oh, I think this is perfect. Hold on a second. Alright, Mr. North Star. Double wilds. Can we do this? Can we punch the Rapper Bot, get rid of his effect, then use the 2 wilds to pick up 2 presents, and then use the movement to now step in and deliver said presents, and therefore we are looking good. Alright, 1, 2 and 3. We're finally on to deliver packages, so now we have completed 2 of our missions, so that's looking good there. Alright, we can put those back in the pool. Okay, that was pretty good, I think. Don't think I've cheated yet. Okay, apart from that one time with the Rapper Bot, I wasn't sure about that. Maybe that was cheating, but I think we're looking alright. Now, Kid Loki. And it's only going to be Kid Loki. And we've certainly forgotten about the whole teamwork thing, haven't we, North Star? But Kid Loki's going to have a turn here, and then it'll be Santa's turn. He's drawn himself another move, and wow, this guy is full of wilds. Holy moly, how come I haven't played with this guy before? Alright. Any other location? Now, this location is full. This will be a good one to get. If we can get that, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that it won't get us there, but it'll get us close. So that's what we want. We want to get over there. How do we get there? What do we need to take with us? Oh, now getting rid of that Rapper Bot though means we're now no longer getting lots of presents. Although we've got these. Hold on, we've got these, don't we? So that's 2 out of the 3 that we need, so that's okay. Let's start heading there. Well, let's use a move and a wild then, I guess. So move and 3 wilds, that's amazing. Alright, well let's pick up a coal for 1 wild. Let's move 1, 2. Now I think we can get past here. Movement. Now I'm thinking, the way I'm reading this, I'm now thinking, yeah, I think I cheated over here with the wrapper bot, but sorry guys, I think it's too late now. I've refilmed this a few times now, making all the mistakes, so I think we're going to live with that one. Santa's given us a freebie. Maybe you know what, let's just make it easy for everyone else. Let's come in. So we were here, we used one of these to pick up, then 1, 2, we've got a wild over here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's head over here and drop our wild to clear this, because we can use these two for movement, and the wild we can use for picking up, so that way we can clear all of this, and now we don't have to worry about that anymore. Let's get rid of that. And it is his turn. Yep. Okay, we can search our deck for a card, set it aside. You know what, I think I'm going to be drawing my whole deck here anyway. Oh, but we can just do this, can't we? Okay, yeah, why not? Ooh, sorcery or all speak. Turn any number of thugs or civilians. That could be really handy. That could be really handy. Sorcery. Let's do this all speak. I think that looks good. Alright. But it's his turn. Alright, what's he up to? He's going to move 2. 1, 2. He's going to put a... There's no bam. He's going to put a thug in his spot. He's also going to put a present. Well, we want presents, don't we? We'll put a present over here too, but there's a whole bunch of thugs here. He's going to put a thug and a civilian over here. And 2 coal. Oh, he's dropping 2 coal in here. So there's already going to be 2 coal in here. Yep, 1 and 2. Okay. So we just got to drop 3 presents off over here if we can. So let's see if we can do it. Do we? Hold on, Loki had a present. Oh, that's why I wanted to get him over there. I stopped too soon. I should have. That's a bummer. Okay. Well, these guys are pretty fast. Maybe they can get it done. Aurora, what's she going to do? She's as far away as possible, though. We've given her a move and a wild, so that's essentially 2 moves. She's got lots of wilds. I think she can get there. I think she's looking good. Okay, so Aurora's going to play... She draws a move and a punch. Let's just play this. Move and punch. Do we want a punch? Move, move. Let's play the Alpha Flight. So she's going to gain, let's gain a movement token, so then we can move 1, 2, 3, so we can go 1, 2, 3. As we go through, we can pick up this package. She can then also drop this package here as well. And then technically she can do another action in here, but I think we'll just leave it. We don't have to worry about these. Okay. That's fine. And then Mr. North Star. Oh, he can't do anything either. What's he gonna do? There's not really much they can do. Gotta wait for a whole other round, don't we? Ooh, if there's some overflow, one of these is going to turn into a thug. So we might want to... But we've got enough coal, I think we can deal with that. Concussive Blast. What do we want to play? Let's just maybe play a movement just to help out Kid Loki. So let's just play that. Do I need to drop anything off? Maybe I want to get myself around this way, so I'm going to go 1. I can maybe pick up this coal, and that's about all I can do really, but I'm going to try and get around this way so I can help out over here. Alright, it's going to have to be up to Loki to get in here and drop that last present off. So Santa, oh, he's coming to town. Santa is coming to town. It's a BAM. Alright, but he's not dropping anything, so we don't have to worry about these changing up. So he's moving 1. Oh, accelerate the next villain turn by 1. Oh, well, he's coming to town, so okay, we don't have as much time as I thought. So let's put one of those accelerate things. So it's going to be Kid Loki, and then we're looking at some trouble. Okay. This is going to go here. Alright. Alright, Loki. Well, you better make this one a good one. He's got Allspeak. That's right, we knew that was coming. Allspeak. Turning. Well, we don't need that one anymore, do we? Not at the moment. So let's just play something that gives us plenty of actions. We'll play this one, I think. Now, it might seem like overkill, but we can start getting ourselves around here. So I'm going to play this. That'll give me 1 movement. I can now drop this package off. That's fine. I've got another movement, so I can keep going. I've got to remember that Aurora's going to have to end her. She's going to have to play randomly because she's starting here, but I'm going to get him out of here. So he's going to keep moving, so that's the other movement. So move, move. I can punch and wild. I may as well go wild again. Just wondering if I drop off. I could drop these 2 as I'm going through. I could drop these 2 off here because that might get. Although he's likely to keep moving, isn't he, and not really leave any more packages here. So maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just leave that. But I'll gain another wild token. There we go. For ending there, I think that's okay. Maybe I'll drop 1 coal off here, just to, because we know there's a thug there. Why not? Okay. Now it's going to be the villain's turn again. He is, oh, he's checking it twice. Oh, actually, before we do this, sorry, we did have to clear this, so this is all cleared. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But the great thing about that is we've got a lot of progress here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we just need to clear another 3 location, and we're home. All right, but checking it twice says turn each present in each hero's possession. Oh, which is lucky. Into coal. Okay, so we don't have any presents. So that was lucky. Oh, that could have been bad. We needed that to come out when it did. That was good. All right, so he's going to put a bunch of civilians out over here. Now that is going to cause an overflow. And unfortunately there's no civilians here. Okay, that's not good. So that means he's going to accelerate the track again. So we're only going to get 1 more turn again. Oh, we could be running out of time right at the wrong moment here. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh, this could be problematic. We need to get a lot of stuff over there. And he's dropped coal. There's a lot of coal. You know what we need to do? We need Allspeak. That's what we need. But it's not going to be Kid Loki's turn for a while. So there's going to be... Now hold on a second. Yeah, he must have moved there. Okay. I was like, did he move? Yeah, I think he did. So 2 coal and a coal here. 1, 2, and a coal here. Alright, we just got to get to Loki's turn. Okay. So she's going to play randomly. Alright, so we're going to draw a card. She gets a single wild. So let's just shuffle these up. Alright. Got to get a coal in there, one more coal in there, and then we've got to get to Loki's turn. Okay. She is going to play Aurora. She's going to play a punch and a star. So she's got movement. Yeah, so she can do it. She can go 1, use the star to pick this up, move in here, drop it off. So now we've got 4 coal in there. And she gets a heroic, a wild token I should say. We're festooned with wild tokens. Then we've got to put up with his turn again. How many cards has he got left? Alright, I think we've got this. Unless he messes with us over here. Maybe changes what's over here. I think the all speaker is going to help us. Oh, you know what we don't want him to do is drop off more coal. If there's too much coal, that's bad. Alright, so he's going to go. He's moving 1. He is placing, he's placing 2 presents over here, so we need to get rid of the presents. Okay. Presents, 1, 2, so that's too much in here now. He's putting coal here. Maybe we can bring the presents in here and do it this way. Okay. Coal here. And now he's definitely overflowing because we've got a thug coming in here. He wants another. Oh, actually no, yeah, okay, yes, that's, yeah, we're going to, I can't remember if he's overflowed here. I can't remember if we've already put this one out or not, but definitely overflowing here, so either way we're accelerating the villain turn. Boy, oh boy, that token needs to keep coming out, doesn't it? Alright, so we get 1 hero turn again. He's really starving us for turns. Alright, so now the question is, Mr. North Star, now you don't have enough tokens. Oh. No, you know what he can do though? If we play this one, he can move in and blast, split as you like in your adjacent location. He can even come in here. He's going to blast these. Oh no, that turns him into coal, doesn't it? 1, 2. Oh, you know what? He's going to blast 2. That turns him into coal. Yep. Then he's going to blast again, get rid of 1, and he's going to pick up the other with the star. So there we go. He's holding 3 coal. He's looking good. Okay, and he gets himself a wild token. Okay. Now, we just have to have Santa Claus not mess us up too bad now. I've been saying this for a few turns, haven't I? Is he going to mess us up here? He's not moving. Oh, but he doesn't drop any presents behind, so that's good. Alright, so he drops 2 presents here. He puts a thug in this spot, and so he overflows. So we are only going to get 1 more turn. But that's okay, because I think we only need the 1 more turn. Yep, I think we're good. Because Kid Loki to the rescue. I think we've got what we need to do here. Yeah, because he didn't drop anything in there. So all we need to do now is say, Kid Loki, turn any number of thugs into civilians or vice versa. So we will turn this thug into a civilian. No, sorry, these civilians into thugs is what we want. We're going to turn them all into naughty list kids, and there we have it, because that, at the end of our turn, we gain a wild token as well. Why not? Help myself to another wild. But that is going to clear that, and therefore we have victory. Yes, very cool. So 1, 2, 3, and even an extra one there, and we have completed our mission for the 3-player game, and Christmas is saved. We have delivered all the packages to the right boys and girls. So holy moly, that was a good, what a fun challenge. It's I think I've said it before, it reminds me of the Ravencroft breakout mode that Rick Nichols has put together based on the official Arkham Asylum breakout mission as well, in that you're still playing Marvel United, but the puzzle is very different. You're really sort of doing a very different thing mechanically with all of your actions. You're not using them really for the regular things that you do. I mean, yes, you're sort of using them against the threats as such if you decide to go that path, but you're really not using them very much on the civilians and the thugs, and it's all about trying to sort of tee up and get the right things into the right spots. And that reminds me of the breakout plan cards in the breakout mission, where you have a goal, like you've got to get this many things into this location at the right time when there's this and that happening, sort of thing. So it really reminds me of that, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah. Wow, it's super challenging. As you can see, I had to sort of rely on a little bit of creative interpreting of or some might say cheating interpreting of the Rapper bot. So apologies for that one. I think, I don't think I should have been able to have that extra move to get in there and clear that. So we probably were like an extra sort of turn away. How many more cards did we have? Oh, that was his last card. So yeah, that's potentially has altered the outcome there. What was his last one? He had a move and a bam, dropping a few things there. So, but I like to think we probably had a good chance of winning that, even with that little thing there. I think we were doing pretty well. I loved this team too. It was a fun sort of thematic sort of elf team, and man, they had some really powerful abilities. Comboing these two, I really like how well these two work together. And they don't reference each other though, so you can use them with other heroes and stuff that potentially let you sort of carry people around and stuff like that. So she with maybe with Storm or someone might be good. What's that? Does it only count for movement, or does it? As long as this card is face up each time you enter a location during another hero's turn. Yeah, so even with characters that can teleport you, like Blink and Storm and stuff like that, or Nightcrawler, she'd be great with as well. Yeah, I really thought they were a cool group, and I think there were probably even some turns where I was sort of forgetting to make use of his sort of movement, where if he was moving through locations with others, he might have been able to take us with him and stuff like that. But yeah, really cool ability. And Kid Loki, so many wilds. I cannot believe how many wilds are in his deck. Like, let's have a look. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, or 3. That's a 4th, 5th, 6th card, 7th, 8, 9. I don't know, was I counting that one already? But even these ones, the sorcery ones, give you a wild as well. So just about every card he's got in his deck has a wild in it. It's a very cool character. Lots of singles, I guess, but as you saw, teaming him up with others, and he certainly doesn't only have singles. So yeah, very, very cool team. I'm really impressed with this team, and super, had a really fun time with Santa. So I highly recommend him. He's a great homebrew villain. So definitely check him out on Minis from Mars website, and don't forget to check the description in the video, because I'll have a link to the competition that I've got going at the moment, where you can win you can win one of 2 of these Santa packs. So whether it's the not whether it's basically they are going to be the model, the cards, the dashboard, and the token. So you get all of that together. So really fantastic. So holy moly, yeah, that was a good fight. So well done, Dan. I think this was his first. Is this your first attempt at homebrew? And already a really polished character, a lot of fun, really crafty puzzle with all the different threats and how they sort of like hamper your early play, and that sort of threat of like, do you take them out early because they're such a threat and then have to worry about the grump, or do you sort of deal with the extra sort of challenge of those out so you don't have to worry about the grump coming in at all? I think that was another thing that I think was the secret to our success here, was that we got very lucky in that the grump didn't do much once he came out. I think we got lucky that there wasn't a particular BAM in the round he came out, and therefore we sort of were able to buy some time to take him down. I think another thing too was this Jabari village, right? If I'm honest, we had so many, look at this wild economy over here, so that was a lot of fun as well. So yeah, definitely you can see that locations can certainly affect the level of difficulty of the game, and plus we were using the double wilds and stuff as well. So yeah, if you're looking for a challenge and you thought this one looked like maybe it was too much of a pushover, just take into account, you know, obviously with the locations you use, or whether you're using the heroic mode, or if you choose to interpret the threats correctly, that can all have an impact as well. So yeah, I thought this guy was certainly worth the challenge. He was spot on. He was, you know, really difficult, but sort of with crafty, clever play and stuff like that, you can just about sort of get around what he's trying to do and succeed. So yeah, pitch perfect. So I think that's been a lot of fun, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Yeah, check us out on those 12 days of Christmas, and we've got a couple more of those to go. Although actually by the time I'm posting this, probably we won't have any more of those to go. In fact, I might have, now that I think of it, I may have already drawn the winner for this prize as well, because I think I'm going to post this on Christmas Day. So, well, anyway, if I've already drawn this, apologies if I've told you to go and enter the competition, but hope you guys had a lot of fun anyway watching the video, and you can definitely go check out Santa on Minis from Mars' website, on Etsy, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Thanks guys, Meep Monkey out, see ya.